Well, 4 area teams, Oshkosh North, Freedom, Bonduel, and Sheboygan Lutheran, taking to the state stage in Madison. And today, long waits were over. Freedom back for the first time in 35 years, and Bonduel for the first time ever. But playing as a heavy favorite tonight against an opponent that made it this far with a losing record. The wait, unbearable, just like my dad jokes. But here we go. Bears big man Ryan Westrick going to work early. Soft touch. Kind iron, Bonduel in front by 1. Little later, race, Anvilink, and they will race ahead by 4. Nice knockdown, Jay. Bonduel pounding the rock inside the Westrick over and over again. It was Bears by 10 at the break, roaring. Bonduel builds its lead in the second stanza. Carter Maish, it's a 13-point lead. The Prairie School kept pulling within 8. Bonduel had all the answers, though. Westrick, hoop, and the harm. He would finish with 20 points on the evening. Then Quinn Westenberg splashes 3. The Bears pull away in a final run. Bonduel's moving on to the state title game. Eric Boynton has more from Madison.
Sometimes when you get to the state tournament, you have to find a way to survive and advance, and sometimes that means playing the game a little bit differently. Bonduel likes to run the floor, run a high-paced offense, averaging 77 points a game on their way to the Kohl Center, but head coach Duke Kopp saying they had to find a way to win, and that, for the most part, was the Prairie School way with their defense, and now they're on to the state title game.
It's pretty awesome. We've all dreamed of this since the beginning of the season. I had a vision starting from summer to get to this point, and I'm really proud of these young guys who have stepped up.
I'm just really grateful that we have this opportunity. I mean, our coaches have pushed us hard in practice, making sure we're prepared for these type of moments, and the whole town is supporting us, and it's just really awesome.
The Bears had one mismatch that they could exploit in this game, and it was inside, so they pounded the rock into the big bear, Ryan Westrick, who finished with 20 points and 12 boards in the win.
We just saw our matchups, and we knew that I could handle it inside pretty well, and our other guys did really well exploiting their matchups too. I'm just glad that we could come out of here and play our game and come out with a win.
Bonduel has just one loss on their record so far this season, a non-conference defeat, a lopsided one at the hands of Ron Colley. Kopp saying that was the game that turned things around, and now the Bonduel Bears are one win away from their first gold ball. At the Kohl Center, Eric Boynton, Action 2 Sports.
Thanks, Eric. We will feature Freedom and the Badgers in March Madness later in the show.
Hey, thank you much. To celebrate that state debut, the village of Bonduel came together to make this state run memorable for everyone in town. Drew Best spent the night in Bonduel. He tells us more about how the local community celebrated their team.
Every community has a different way of celebrating their high school teams. But for a smaller community like Bonduel, with a population of about 1,400 people, there's a different type of excitement when their team makes it to state for the first time. That's what some Bonduel students told me on their bus ride to Madison.
We got a lot of pride, and everybody is really big for us. The guys worked really hard to do this, so we're all very excited for them. It's kind of a big thing for our school, especially just because we're more of a smaller school. So it's just a really good opportunity for everyone to see them do well.
Once all the Bonduel students and Bears fans traveled down to Madison Thursday afternoon, it left the village pretty quiet.
My boss and a bunch of the employees and students and staff have all gone down to Madison at the Kohl Center to watch the boys play, and we're all praying that they win and make it to the championship round and win for us.
Many supporters who did stay home spent their evenings at watch parties all across town. These fans digging into some basketball that for them is bigger than the final score.
Everyone is just glued to the TV at this game right now, and I think everyone is just proud of these kids. That's what the main thing is. We're proud of them.
This bar is full. Pretty much every location up front is full. Just amazing to see what type of support the community can give to these boys, because they definitely deserve it.
The Bears season wraps up with the state championship game on Saturday. And win or lose, Bonduel boys basketball can certainly believe they have a community who will celebrate them well beyond the final buzzer. Reporting in Bonduel, Drew Best, Action 2 News.